Hey everybody, what's going on? It is another Vault video. It's a little bit of a weird one on a Wednesday, so I'm trying to find the screenshot. There's a bug yesterday, if you were unaware, of the Vault being able to duplicate items. I've seen some people get 3 of the same item, so if you get like 3 shitty items that fill your Vault, you're just screwed. Whereas if you waited for them to put in a fix before you open your Vault, then that wouldn't happen, so... Didn't open my Vault yesterday. I can't believe, honestly, how many people did. I guess some people just didn't really care, but to me it made no sense, because it's like... Worst case scenario, I'm completely fucked on my Vault. Best case scenario, I get like a little bit of power for like a couple keys that don't matter, or a heroic re-clear was all I had to do yesterday. Again, that doesn't matter at all, especially because logs got invalidated by the whole rep bug. So yeah, a lot of weird stuff yesterday. Pretty bad patch day, but what are you gonna do? It just means I get a sooner Vault video or a sooner Vault opening next week, so we'll take it. Anyways, screenshots of what I did last week. Same sort of thing. 1 myth slot on every character, 1 heroic slot on every character, or 2 heroic slots per raid on every character. The heroic slots really don't even matter. Like Druid and DK, I would maybe take a heroic Jaster Diamond, but other than that, they don't need anything from there. I think my Warrior and Paladin literally need nothing from heroic raid. It could be like, if the rest of my Vault's horrible, I would decide between a socket and a bomb suit on my Warrior, I guess. And then yeah, none of my characters really need delves either, so I'll just do this in terms... I'll do this from characters I care the least about to care the most about. So Warrior, I care the least about. We'll go ahead and slam that bad boy and see what the Vault has in store for him. I guess I didn't really think this one through, because not having it be on Tuesday means I'm not auto-hearthed, so I think I'm loading into Orgrimmar right now, and then I'm gonna hearth. I've been doing some of the unlocks for allied races, which has been kind of cool. Just doing it in the meantime while I'm been watching NBA games and stuff. I need every day to be Clippers Nuggets. That would sustain me forever. So we'll see what's going on. We'll hearth, and then we'll get into it. Unless there's a great Vault in Orgrimmar that someone wants to educate me on. Actually, yeah, can you just open the Vault anywhere? Like, can you go to Orbos and open the Vault, or does it not work anymore? Because I think the original version was like a chest in Legion, if I'm not mistaken. I remember playing back then, but... Anyways. Oh, drats. See what we get. Loot spec. I think I just want to be prot no matter what. Even though I do have a heroic tome. Should I revisit that? Yeah, I would still use like a myth shield. Myth shield, myth weapon would still be good. Don't have a ton of myth tier, so see what happens. Okay. This all looks not great on first glance, so... Crit verse, roulette wheel, I'm not taking. Boots, I'm not taking. I took that last week. Belt is crafted, not taking that. These bracers, haste, mastery, speed. Damn, these would be a banger to get on my DK. With a socket as well. That's a crazy roll. But I have myth bracers. Yeah, I think those would actually be my bis on DK. Wish I could have a warbound version of that. Anyways. Myth chest, almost certainly what I'm taking, because I also don't need these. These are actually pretty well statted for me, but I think not better than what I have, so... myth chest angle, I'll catalyze it. Pretty simple. Nothing to really think about here. Bang, and the key is a 12 Priory. Easily weekly key for the rats in my friend group. Care about the second least. I think it's actually my Druid. I've been having more fun on my Paladin than my Druid, even though I am still having fun on my Druid. Technically, my Druid is my prog character. We're extending our lockout, and we're on Mythic Bandit, so just 2 days a week of that. So I probably should care about my Druid, but... yeah, I don't know. Druid hasn't... Feels a little off since the nerfs for me. Like, I don't feel... I don't feel like I'm getting the same satisfaction playing it in keys, which was the main fun I was having before. Even though I know they're still good, I think it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just in my head. Anyways, it'll be a balance angle, loot spec, balance. What can I even get, actually? Heroic House of Cards, Heroic Jaster Diamond would be a huge upgrade on the Jaster specifically. Gloves could be really good, and other than that, it's like Myth tier shoulders and chest. I have a lot of really good pieces on this. This should be my highest eye level character if it wasn't for... Like, I just can't take this Jaster Diamond off for anything that's not a Jaster Diamond. Like, I want Mastery way too much. Like, does this even give me... This give me Verse. I'm just sitting at like 25k Mastery straight up. Okay. So, Myth Shoulders from the one Myth Raid track thing I have. Not bad. Leech Gloves is interesting, but Hero track, I'm not taking anything from it. I also have Myth Chest, which is a higher stat prio than Shoulders, so that looks like the most likely one. There's a Tertiary Chest right here. Unlucky there's not. I could check Catalyst charges here for Transmog. Like, do I care about this Venture Co thing? What's this from? Venture Co piloting chest. You gotta be checking Transmog. Everybody knows that. If you're not checking Transmog, then are you really even thinking about what you're doing on your vault? There it is. Okay, I can't say I particularly care about that. Crit verse offhand, I don't want. Veteran, don't care. Okay, so it's really just tier chest versus catalyst charge, tier shoulders. There's no tertiary, so why waste a catalyst charge, basically, is how I'm thinking about it. Because I can use that for transmog down the line. Unless I really cared about this Vandal skull plating, let's check that one out. Like I said, you gotta consider the transmog. Vandal skull plating. It's like a Demon Hunter one. Yeah, I don't really care. Alright. It is a Myth Chest on back-to-back characters. Pretty good. I have a craft on all these characters as well, which I don't know what I would be... I don't know what I'm crafting on this character. So, like, chest is kind of nice to send crests into, because I have 119. I'm almost at my weekly cap, so I could full upgrade chest and then craft whatever. Actually, let's use some Valor Stones right now and just do that. Like I said, it's kind of tough. Like, I could craft gloves, I guess, but all of my other offsets are kind of taken care of, right? Like, I already crafted boots and neck, and then I have a really good cloak. I have a really good pair of bracers. My belt's like okay, but it has a tertiary. So if I'm crafting at all, it's really just gloves. But even then, like, stats on my gloves are actually quite nice. So yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do there. I do have an Enchantress lying around here now that I remember that on this character. So rearrange my bags a little bit. Bang, and let's check out the transmog on this. It's gonna go from blue to green. Wow. Now that is looking nice. Unbelievable. Cool. Okay. Paladin can be the next character. I'm opening this in Ret because I already have crafted one-hander on Holy Emperor, and my shield is really good for both Holy Emperor. Ret, I'm actually pretty good on weapons because I got a heroic best in slots from a guild alt raid right here. You know I'm nabbing that, which is nice. So I'm definitely in a position to try some Ret and learn it. Never played Ret. Here it's really easy. Sounds fun. Why not? GG, why not? Let's make sure we're opening it in Ret. Guess Trinket for Ret could be okay. Boots, belt, like a lot of off pieces could be good here. Helm looks like it is quite good. I only have a hero track of this helm. I need this helm on my DK very badly. I just need Myth tier helm. I've lost it like 4 weeks in a row. A hero mechanocore amplifier I feel like would probably be very good for Ret. I do have a champ track, funhouse, and mechanocore, and I have a hero track energy drink. So this I probably will not take right now because I'll sim everything and see what's up. And avoidance, I mean, I'm just never taking that. Never taking this. Shoulders, I have Myth. I'm never taking this button, whatever it is, I don't think. Ooh, haste, mastery, speed, cloak. That is enticing. I would want to say I would take that over the helm because the helm's quite easy to get. Even though I don't have it, it's just the first boss in the raid, so I feel like in the long term, I can get that a lot easier than I can get this. Again, another character, I would love to have this on DK. This would actually be my technical bis, I think. It's like this, and the rare Sprocket Cloak would be great. So, like, the Bracers my Warrior got, I wish was on my DK. The Cloak my Paladin got, I wish was on my DK. A little sad about that. I'm going to wait on this one. It's probably the only one I'm going to wait for. I love speed in general, so it really makes me want to take that Cloak. So I'm between the Cloak and the Mechanicore Amplifier. I'm probably just taking the Cloak. Probably like an 80 to 90% chance I'm taking that Cloak, but I'll wait on it. I guess I'll sim it for Ret at another time. And then DK. This is the character I care about the most, and the character I am the most frustrated on, because the few pieces that I've really needed, I just cannot get to drop for me. If I speak more, I'm in big trouble, so I will simply hold my tongue on that one. I just accepted a quest, apparently. Some Flames Radiance thing. Whatever. So I could consider starting to open this vault in blood, because I already have a... I was messing with some two-handed frost for fun. Let me go in unholy just for the hell of it. So I already have quite good trinkets. I could technically use a hero energy drink would be okay, but I don't think I would ever use it over Mechanicore. I have a hero house of cards. Weapon is two-hander on either one. So opening this in blood opens the chance I would get a mythic tome in case, you know, maybe blood gets mega buffed and unholy gets mega nerfed in the 0.5 patch and I would want to play blood, but that's a lot of gearing effort. I hate the stupid Circes. I have to reprogram that to give me haste. But like I said, those bracers would have been a really nice thing to hit on my DK. Cloak is probably the main thing I need. Cloak and Helm are probably the biggest upgrades. This belt wouldn't be horrible, but I have tertiaries on both these. Ring could be quite good. So I guess like Heroic Jaster Diamond or something like that, or a Myth Bomb thing could be good. So we'll just keep this on one Unholy. I don't want to flood my vault with shitty tank trinkets just for a chance to get a Mythic Tome. Okay. Feel like I'm not liking what I'm seeing off first glance, so this is automatically dog, and this is automatically dog. Haste first ring, that's also dog. Verse mastery ring, that's also dog. Myth gloves with speed would have been good if I didn't already have myth gloves with avoidance. I do like speed more than avoidance, but I'm certainly not taking that. This ring verse mastery, not good enough. Plate chest I already have. And then a two-hander with crit mastery. It's a socket. It's a socket, and I don't even really think about it. I don't think so. That sucks. That is the character I care about the most, and it is a fitting sad. Very fitting sad. Yeah. This character is just cursed, man. It's just been fucked from, yeah, it's just been fucked. Alright. That sucks. I guess I'm crafting Cloak, I guess is the upside on that. And then whenever I do get Myth Helm, this can go on Helm too, right? Yeah, it can be used on Helm, Bracers, Belts. I guess I would put it on a Helm whenever I get it. So I guess that's the bright side. Whenever I get my Helm, I'm good to go. But yeah. Could use it on these Bracers, like long term. I'll eventually get another socket, I'm sure. These are quite good, these bracers, but I'm probably crafting Cloak this week because, like, the long term is these legs get replaced with the Theater of Pain legs if I ever get them on Mythic. If I don't ever get those, that's fine. I can keep these, and then the long term play would be crafted Cloak and bracers is technically the best thing I could get. I'll just have to look at those two slots and see what's more likely for me to get an upgrade on long term. I want to say Cloak is the more likely one to get an upgrade long term. However, especially now that I have Mythic Sprocket in my vault pool. However, I probably just have to pug on this character now that we're extending on Druid. Unless I find another guild to raid on my DK on, which honestly could be possible. I haven't thought about it a ton, but while my druid is locked, it could be good for however many weeks there are, but I guess that'd be shitty for the other guild. So I'll have to figure that out. Anyways, yeah, kind of sucks. Little upset at that outcome. But the other characters got some pretty good upgrades. Double myth chest, not super exciting, and the cloak on my paladin is pretty exciting. But yeah, that's it. See you.